Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Litecoin. Wanted to cover it. I mean, this has been incredibly bullish. It also attracted a lot of capital inflows, a lot of volume. So a little bit less of a, it's a little bit less popular under the crypto community, but I know some of you actually do appreciate these updates. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts. I think the price is actually at a critical level here as well. That if we break above that, we can rally much higher. And then just in general, I mean, with the Trump administration coming into power Monday, and a lot of bullish momentum right now, and Bitcoin being at the top of its range, we're going to get a lot of volatility. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the current situation, what to expect, what are the possibilities, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So first of all, taking a look at Litecoin right here. It's been incredibly bullish, all right? And unfortunately, I mean, I tweeted about it yesterday when it was at 117, and I said, wow, I mean, Litecoin looks quite good. I did not buy, unfortunately. So this is so I'm making this video with a little bit of pain in my heart, but ultimately, I mean, the volume is up 60%, and it might not sound like a lot, but it's up to $2.8 billion right now. And Litecoin is also pulling a lot of volume in perpetual futures. It's right now in the top 10, which it usually is not. And this is mostly, well, because of two things. It's first of all, because, well, the markets in general are quite bullish, and a lot of these older coins, or at least the veteran coins, are rallying. But outside of that, obviously, we also had some news, and we have some renewed hopes about a Litecoin ETF. Now, I think the Litecoin ETF is coming. I think that's a matter of time, all right? So therefore, I am fundamentally also bullish on Litecoin. Later on, we have to talk about whether this will actually be a success or not, because I'm not sure if you still remember the Ethereum ETF, but that very much was not a success. But there you also had Grayscale, etc. So different situation, but this is causing a lot of bullish momentum, right? This in combination with the markets, and I'm not sure. I mean, if you take a look at a coin like Litecoin right now, the big question we have to ask ourselves is that we're at this major resistance level at 140, 145. Well, is this news good enough that we can actually break out, or that we should break out, right? Because if news like this comes out, and just in general, the market is kind of trying to price in how bullish that news is. That's basically what's going on right now. You have buyers and sellers participating in the markets, and then they will try to find some sort of a fair value. And now we have to ask ourselves the questions, well, is the fair value higher than 144, yes or no? And that's a very difficult question. I mean, first of all, the first thing that I want to tell you is that if we are actually able to break above this level between 140, potentially 150, but I actually think the main level is 140, 145, I will buy. All right, so to me, it doesn't really, as a trader, it doesn't really matter whether we will break out above that, whether we will break above that or not, because I'll buy if we do, and I will not buy if we don't. But at the moment, I do think for a coin like Litecoin, the way it's looking, we either get some sort of a brief pullback, and then we break above that and rally up higher into like 175. That would be my main price target. Either this, because I think if Litecoin is going to drop down into this level like at 116 again, I think that's too far down. I think that would indicate that we had some sort of a sell the news effect later on down the line next week because of the Trump administration, or the fundamentals for the market became worse. So if we want to break out, we have to do it quick, and I'm kind of trying to avoid the question, will we break out or not? At the moment, I would say yes. I do think Litecoin, especially going into next week, is one of the coins that has most potential. Short term, I do think we'll have some sort of a pullback, but I think it will be a quick pullback. All right. So what I expect for now is that we'll have some sort of a brief pullback into 128, 125, maybe 123, and that afterwards we will be able to break out above 144, head up to 160, 170. All right. That is what I think is most likely, looking at the technicals, looking at the fundamentals. But if I change my mind, which is definitely a possibility on this one, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.